What's up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's review we're going to be checking out Transformers Age of the Primes Aerial Bot Slingshot. So before we get into the figure, let's check out the packaging. Alright, so taking a look at the packaging, we got a nice picture of Slingshot here in his jet mode here. And then the 2 out of the 5 Superion. And then 17 steps to jet mode, then Age of the Primes, and then on this side we have that thing of the Primes there. And then turn back around, we have another picture of Slingshot in his robot and jet mode. And on this side we have a picture of Superion. So that's it for the packaging, so let's get into his accessories. So he comes with his 2 blasters, which you can also put on his forearm. I'll show you just 1 second. And just take it and tap it in right there. Yeah, you can have kind of arm missile launchers or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's it for accessories. So now let's get into the figure. Alright, so starting with the head sculpt. Of course it's a G1 figure, so I don't have many details. But it has his visor here, and then his bright orange head, and nice mouth and nose sculpt, and the arms pretty basic, not much detail here or on the chest plate. And the waist, you have a few details here and there. Turn that light on right there. A few details through here on the waist and the legs. From the legs has a few details, and on the back, not much details going on here, like the other aerial bot. He is very cabley. Most of the jet is on the back, but I really like this figure. The feet, you have a few details here on the feet, the side and on the bottom, just a few. But yeah, of course, G1 figure, not gonna have too many details, but without further ado, let's get into the articulation. Alright, so now let's get into articulation. By the way, guys, if I sound a little weird, I'm not feeling the best right now. So, but anyways, let's get into articulation. So the head's on a ball joint, so I can look up, down, tilt slightly side to side, very slightly, and look left to right. Arms can go out to the side up to a very far range. Bicep swivel, elbow bend way past 90 due to transformation. And no wrist rotation. But you have a waist swivel. The legs can go out to the side. You can kick up to that far and back to that far. Thigh swivel, knee bend to 90. Toe can pivot due to transformation. And ankle can pivot inwards. So overall, he's pretty good in articulation. I think he looks very accurate to his G1 show counterpart. And of course, I'm only going to be using him for Superion, but it's a good little figure to have. But without further ado, let's get into some robot mode comparisons. Starting off, we have Age of the Primes Aerial Bot Air Raid, 86 Optimus Prime, Stunticon Dragstrip, Constructicon Scrapper, and finally 86 Bumblebee. Alright, so now let's get into the transformation. So first thing you are going to want to do is take the head and turn it to full 360. Then bring the cockpit, pull that back, and pull it forward. Make sure it just goes into there just like that. Okay, so now you take both arms and turn them all the way around, just like that. Do the same thing on the other side. And now you take the elbow and bend till it goes flat, just like that. Do the same thing on the other side, just like that. Now you want to push them down, kind of, with that joint there, and then make sure this tab goes into that slot, just like that. The same thing on this side. So kind of wiggle it down, put it in there, and then snap it into place. And that is the upper half completely done. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take the legs, pull the feet, pull the toes down, just like that, and then pull the back of the foot down, and snap them just like that. Now you want to take the legs and feet and just tap them together, just like that. Now you want to come right here, pull these pieces open, just like that, and slide them in there, bring them down by that double hinge joint, and just push them up just like so. And then you snap those back into place, and snap the wings down. And that is slingshot completely transformed. Other than this part, you need to bring that up just like so. Now that is slingshot fully transformed. Alright, as we check out the alt mode here, from the top perspective, looks very nice. From the side, like no cable that you can see hardly at all. But the bottom looks very good too. Way better than, what's his name? A-Raid. Way better than him in the cable department for sure. But yeah, so looking at the details of the jet mode, you have a few mechanical details all throughout here. Of course, again, G1 figure, so not many details are going to be on it. But as you look on the bottom, there's a few details here and there. Even under the underside of the wings have a few details. In the cockpit, it looks very nice. I like how they sculpted on the nose cone and stuff, made it look real nice. And if you do take the his arm blaster things, you can just turn them up here and clip them on the underside. Just tap them into that place right there on both sides, just like that. So you kind of have his missile pods right there. But yeah, so that's it for the vehicle, or well, the jet mode. So without further ado, let's get into some size comparisons. So first off, we have Age of the Primes Air Raid. As we look from the top view, they both look very nice. But as we go to the side, you can see that Slingshot just does it a lot better. Even from the bottom's perspective, he is less kibble on Slingshot than Air Raid does. But, I mean, they're both good figures, and I'm only using them for Superion, so that's the only reason I'm getting them, really, because I want to have the combiners. But without further ado, let's get into some more vehicle mode comparisons. Here we have Stunticon Dragstrip, 86 Optimus Prime, Constructicon Scrapper, and last but not least, 86 Bumblebee. Alright guys, and this wraps up today's review. And my thoughts on this figure, I mean, I like this figure 10 times better than Air Raid. He is better in almost every way, especially jet mode. He looks very accurate to his G1 design, and I cannot wait to get the rest of the figures to complete Superion. But anyways guys, if you liked today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications so you're notified every time a new review drops. And without further ado, till all are one, transform and roll out. Peace. Balance the emotions to you.